Hey, it's Phil Decker here. Hey, I'm just trying to finally get information out there for people, and something I want to start with is coming into the NRL kind of season for myself at least. Some of the gear that I've been playing with, testing with, and something I'm going to be using, and just kind of some of the shortcomings that I've found. So, first piece of equipment I want to talk about, because I've talked about some on just the Instagram story, is the SIG 3Ks. I can't use the onboard data. I used it last year and it's off by a pretty significant amount. So I've been trying to figure out ways to link it properly. So over the last couple sessions, over the last month, I've been going out and just direct linking it with the Kestrel. Running the Applied Ballistics external on the binoculars. And it's been great for me. It pulls data from a Kestrel that I use religiously for the last handful of years, and it works great. So the problem with it is if I break them apart by a handful of feet, they usually lose connection, and I can tell because on the Kestrel it has a little Bluetooth symbol when it's actually connected to the unit. What I've been able to do to alleviate that is I just leave them in the bino harness together. So I've been keeping the Kestrel in the side pouch of my little marsupial gear, and whenever I have this up on a bag, on a tripod or whatnot, it's been able to stay connected. One of the other things I have done is there's a bunch of different settings inside the Kestrel for how many units you can have. You can have 1 to, I believe, 9 or 10 units connected. Minimum, maximum, it says on the Kestrel, and it has numbers inside of that. I just run it on max. It's probably not recommended, but in my mind, it's kicking out the most power by doing that. So I've just been holding on to that. So I run on max. The next thing that I do is I make sure to turn the Kestrel on to constant on. You can put different timeouts on it, and I don't want to deal with that. So for me, when I go to shoot a match, I'm going to put a fresh lithium battery inside the Kestrel, and I'm going to put a fresh lithium battery inside the binos. And then I'm going to be able to shoot it for that day. And if I really want to get crazy on day 2, I'll put a fresh set of batteries as well. For me, it's also been a part of going through my pre-stage checklist I've been making up and making sure that various things are on, make sure the turret's zero, make sure the magnification is good, the parallax is good, and then making sure that I actually pull the binos out, turn them on, make sure it gives me data that is linked to the Kestrel. If I really want to, I'll pull the Kestrel, look for the little Bluetooth emblem. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to verify and practice with. And that's how I believe I'm going to shoot the next the NRL match that I have coming up in May. That's how I believe I'm going to shoot it, is with my binoculars. I plan to have a spare set of from someone else of a different brand, but all my data should be loaded in. So that's mine. Also, just in case for some reason my binos go down in a stage, I have just a spare Leica rangefinder that I can use in a pinch. But for me, my primary use is going to be SIG 3Ks. I've also been told by a lot of people that the 6Ks have the exact same problem. It's not until you get the SIG 10K Gen 2s that you can start using the onboard religiously. That's what I've been told. That's my experience. If you've used data previously, go for it. It works out fine. But that's what I'm doing. I'm running these completely linked together for the entire match and verifying it before I step off onto the stage. And so far for me, in a handful of days of testing and a couple batteries worth, it's been really, really consistent. Again, I don't like how close they need to be together. I wish I could just leave it like in my bag and have it run like normal Bluetooth, but that's not how it is. So we run it like this. That's my tidbit for the gear real quick. And like I said, this is what I'm going to be using in the match. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. So thank you very much. I'm going to plan on trying to put out a video, just a quick little tidbit every now and again. And the next thing is going to be the Dauntless bipod. I don't have enough time on these because I just got it the other day finally. But they are really cool. They use the same 3-section legs as everything else. And they are about $350 to your door. So we'll go into those a little more detail, and I'm going to try to start adding a little bit of gear without giving out too many secrets. So hopefully we'll get there, and see you guys around. Thank you.